There we go. Stream time. It's been a little bit since we've done this. I know this probably isn't an ideal time to start stream, considering the fact that my dog is currently screaming at the top of her lungs. So, here. There we go. Got chat pulled up on my phone. Now, we got to go here, here. Hi, Bob. You are very early. How's it going? So, basically, I have been pretty good. I've been taking a little bit of a break from streaming, as you can tell. It's been like 10 days, I think. So I apologize about that. However, it was a needed break, and I am ready to stream again. I had lots of schoolwork to deal with and that kind of stuff. So here, basically, I was currently playing on the server. No, it is not the SMP I'm streaming. It is an entirely different world. I'm gonna close down this. There we go. So, well, basically, this. You cannot play in it. I apologize. This is just a private server that we have for our friends. This is kind of my friend group. So it's not really a thing where anybody else can join, but it's my real life friend group, all of my friends from school. You don't have to pay to be in it. It's nothing like that. There's just literally no way for pretty much anybody else to join. However, right now, I'm not going to be streaming on it. So, because, once again, this is just a thing with my real life friends and all that kind of stuff. Here we go. So if I check something out real quick, hold up. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Okay. So what I'm gonna do real quick. We might be playing some Bed Wars later. Not right now. Not at this current moment. Because once again we gotta do this. We're gonna do this. So, basically, let me load in. It's a little slow right now because I'm streaming. We're going to build the concept for the Sugarcane Farm, and I'll give you guys like a step-by-step thing on how I'm going to do this, because it's actually pretty cool. I just need to... there's a couple of options that I could do. I could make it go farther than the piston push limit by putting in multiple modules, but I don't really know. Oh yeah, I was making a piston door over here. So, let's just build this down here. Okay. So, perfect. Now I have a clear inventory and there aren't mobs. So we're gonna go here. We need honey blocks. We need slime blocks. we need just a border, so we're gonna do leaves. That is really strange. Why is it doing that? Okay. Let's see. Is that gonna work now? I don't know what happened there. Is this better? Does this work? Gotta wait for it to update on stream so I can see. There we go. Yeah, okay. We were fine. Had to fix it. We're good now. Okay. Sugarcane. Dirt. And a water bucket. So basically, we were going to be doing this thing right here is going to be, I think I need to make it 13 by however long I want it to be. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, then let's just make this 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, this will just be our starting thing for now. I can't place blocks apparently. We're just gonna spam click a little bit because then we can break that. So we real quick got to fill in these areas. And I'll show you guys how we're going to do this. Actually, I can show you right now. So one of the things I've been doing in my break has been learning how to build flying machines. I also need one of these bad boys. So basically, the way we're going to be doing this is probably one of the easiest and simplest designs in the history of easy and simple designs. I don't know what that was. So, all you do, honey blocks and sticky things, whatever, like that. Then piston like that. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Observer like that. And that. So now, if you update this observer, it might work. There we go. And off it goes. It never comes back. It'll just keep going until it runs into a wall. So, let me break this all real quick. When I finish building this, actually here, let me real quick make the design module for how it's going to actually break the blocks. So, gotta build up that little bad boy again. Boom, boom, boom. Then block, nope, nope. Like that, and block like that. So, I'm thinking if we have honey block that goes like that, because the piston push limit is 13. So, 1, 2, we can do 7 blocks out on one side. And, wait, no. Let's think about this. We can do 5 blocks out on one side and 6 on the other. So this will be 5. And this guy up here will be 6. Actually, hold up. Let me see something. If I make these both, let's see, because that would be 4 blocks it has to push in that. Let's just see if this works first. I accidentally broke that. Okay, so that works. So let's stop it real quick. That does not stop it. I'm pretty sure that stops it. Yeah. Oh no, what have I done? Okay. This will stop it. Maybe. If it feels like it, I just need to place obsidian. I just... Keeps bugging out whenever I try and place it. Okay, there we go. When I do that, that'll stop it. And so basically, what we got to do now, we have to do a little bit of experimenting. How many blocks can we add on each side? I added on 3 there, so will this still work? Or I might have to break this one. No, that's over piston push limit. So what if I just break 2? Okay. Noted. Let's stop it. So then what if I just place 1? That also works. So then if I was to place 1 more, yep, past piston push limit. So we might have to go, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, and this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, wait. Yeah, hold up. So what if I, oh yeah, because that one's normally 8. So 7 and 9. Now I believe if we update this one, no, this might be too big. We need to try that. Perfect. Okay, so this one is 7, this one is 8. So, well, 7 plus 8, and then these, I think this entire machine will be able to break the thing. Actually, that's a good thing that's something worth testing. So let's just real quick put thing of this going across. Some water buckets down, and let's place sugarcane. And the way I'm going to be using this is by a separate piece of sugarcane, and when that hits 3 tall, it's going to send off the machine. Let's make it 2 more tall. Because we just need to see if it can break this. I know it's not going to get 4 tall in real game, but okay, so now if we send this off, it's going the wrong way. That's what happens. Perfect. Let's see. What parts of it are gonna break? I think that it's all gonna break, but it's worth checking. Cool, it all breaks. Good to know. That's an issue. They get stuck on that. So we can, I believe we can fix this and go back to the old model by getting normal pistons and by putting that there. Here. Oh, that's not it. No, that's still not it. There we go. And then if we go boom boom, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This should, yeah, okay. We're good. Old method still works. I was really hoping they weren't gonna change that, and they didn't. And then of course we're gonna need to make this whole machine 1 lower, so it'll break everything but the bottom block. But it's looking good so far. So now this means that we can go here, because this is 8. It's 2, 10, so we can make this 17 blocks in total instead of just however many we were going to. And so I'll just, I don't need honey blocks anymore, so this is 13, 17. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's the right one. Oh. There we go. That's the maximum amount of strength you can have in this game. It can freeze your game, though. Be warned. We're fine. We need this PC. Good news. I figured out what we're gonna be getting. I'm gonna be getting a 3060 Ti graphics card, or RTX 3060 Ti graphics card. I am also going to be getting, probably a Ryzen 5 5600 for my CPU. Those are the two main things. And if you guys have any other questions about my PC, I will happily answer them. This lag is bad. It's very bad. Because it runs fine for like a couple of seconds. Also, yes, I know my keystrokes is a little strange. I'm gonna fix it soon. Just not right now because I'm doing stuff. There we go. Okay, and only 4 more. Boom. Okay, final little strip here. So, I don't know how exactly I want to build this. We can either do the zigzag style. Actually, we can make these sides 1 block bigger, sorry. It's just now occurring to me that I'm going to need this space to hold the water. So basically, we can do the checkerboard model. And that's basically where, here, I'll just make like a little 3x3 patch so you guys can see what it looks like. So you build that, fill all of the holes in with water, and then so there's that, and then there's also the other method we can do. There's the other method we can do, which is the strips method. So you're like this. 1, 2. So you would go like that, and you can place all the water you want, and just like that, and then have the sugarcane go like that on these sides here. So let's actually just see real quick. These are both 3x3 block areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's see. These both have equal areas, so let's see which one will give us more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can fit in 12 right here, and on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can fit in more if we do it this method. And I just want to check out one more thing. I don't think this will work due to how, yeah, Sugarcane works. Okay, so we're gonna go with Trough Method. So let's real quick switch this up to that. Perfect. There we go. So since we can fit in more with this trough method, this is how our farm is going to be. So let's real quick just build this up. Won't take too long. And the reason I'm not putting them on the edges is because this won't matter. The machine won't hit them. And also, I'm not going to end it here because it's 2 instead of 1. If that makes any sense whatsoever. So, the issue with building this in survival is the fact that it's going to take some resources to make. And of course, in Java edition, zero-tick sugarcane farms are a thing of the past. Mojang fixed them and made it so, well, you can't make them anymore. And this makes my life a little bit harder because getting like the pistons and whatnot is easy. I'll take you guys on a world tour soon when I get into the actual world. Getting the pistons is easy. However, we started this world just a couple of days ago, so we don't really have slime blocks or honey blocks. So we can focus on, we know where a swamp biome is, so we can focus on getting some slime. Also, I'm sure some of my friends playing on that server can lend me some. And it just occurred to me we are building the honeyless technique / method, so that's not going to really matter too much to us for honey blocks wise. So, we're going to real quick finish this up. Shouldn't take too long. Then again, I don't think you guys really care about how long it took because a lot of you guys watched me plate sugarcane for 5 hours straight. That one stream. But, like, we ain't doing that this time. And also, that was in survival. Well, I mean, not exactly survival. It was Hypixel Skyblock. So, it's however much of survival you want to classify Hypixel Skyblock is. As, I mean. You know, Hypixel Skyblock was fun, but I've quit it at this point. I don't really play the game much anymore, because, well, yes, it's fun, and, well, yes, it's a good game to play when you're bored and whatnot. It's the same, or not a good game to play when you're bored, it's a good game to grind. At the same time, it's like, okay, you know, I've done what I can in this, and at this point in the game, it's literally just making money and spending it. That's all it is. Sure, the game is all about grinding, but there's not many ways to save it for a lot of people, including me, because it's a well thought out game, well designed. Hypixel did a really, really good job as to designing it, and the updates they put out for it is honestly great. However, it's a game that you play for a couple of months and you're like, okay, you know what? It's just getting boring because it's the same stuff over and over again. At least in survival, you don't have as many limits, and you can literally install the exact same mod pack as you would in the game, or is in Hypixel. So yeah, okay. So we need to think logically. For the return station on this, I've taken enough, like, 7th grade science to know this. Atypical moles are benign melicentic nevi with irregular and ill-defined borders. Variegated colors usually have brown and tan tones and macular or papular components. I probably butchered literally every single word in that entire thing, but hi. Welcome to chat. So let's give this thing a... We gotta make this on the 3rd block, so we got to build it right here on that. Yes, that way when it's grown, we'll be all good. We go... Need to make sure to build this in the center, so here. Let's make sure this is 8 blocks there. I said it right? Actually? Wait, what? Okay, nah. How? Like, that's not, that's a legitimate, serious question. How? Well, congratulations to myself, then. I get a like and a sub for that. Hey, thank you. Much appreciated. Once again, it's the 7th grade science classes. They do wonders, man. They do wonders. These are not on the wrong side. They're fine. Okay, so then this here has to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfection. And right here we need to make the loading dock. So we need to place a block there. What block are we gonna make this? If we go like here, here. Sticky piston. And I believe this will work with just a normal piston like that. We will be able to turn the farm, or no, that's not what we're doing. We are going here. Okay, so we have to have, wait, this is in the wrong spot. And, okay. We have to put the piston on this block right here, I believe, then go like that. So, we need to have, oh, okay, that'll be constantly pushed. So if we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that, and actually we can put in space for a repeater there. Now we get into the redstone stuff, which is always fun. So we can switch that out, and we need repeaters and torches. So, to start, let's build the actual connection up to the piston. And we need to perfect. So now, it should work like if that's powered. Perfect, and that should trigger the repeater. Or the observer. Wait. Keyword should. Why didn't it? Is it because of that? Ooh, I never built the return station. Let's stop that. Okay. So, I didn't think about that. What we gotta do here is we have to have... how are we gonna do this? Okay. I'm thinking we can do this by making that observer hit, no, okay. If we put one block here, it doesn't matter what block, just not a slime block or a honey block, we can just use stone for now. And if we set that there, we're gonna have to break one of these, then it's gonna make the farm smaller. But we can bring this down to here, onto this side, and for the return station here, that should be the exact block. Yeah, that's it. So we can put a singular observer. That's the wrong way. That's still the wrong way. That's the right way. Next to obsidian. Actually, this guy needs to be behind obsidian. And we just need to build the same module. So if we go like this, place this there, that there, then we need to have this guy bring a signal down to here-ish. Actually, I don't know if that's enough space. Signal down to here. Like that. that. Now we can hook up the repeater to this guy. Redstone torch there, that there, this, this, and perfect. So now, if I did this right, when the machine gets to this side, it's going to recognize the fact that there's a block there, right? Yeah, it's that observer is going to hit this, which I think will just make it stop. But then that block is going to hit this, which will trigger the rebound system by pulling that piston and updating that observer. That should work. Let's see. Okay, those are on the wrong blocks. And that wasn't fast enough to change anything. Okay, so in that case, we have to move this block up here. Piston, block. This is fine. We can just, it's a very easy adjustment. We just gotta go boom. Perfect. Now, we gotta break this. So now, wait, no. Gotta keep that there. It just has a little spike. But that's okay, because we can fix this. This is what I've been learning this entire time I've been gone. So if we build a little 3x3 area like this, comparator, let's switch that out for that. And we go one here, one here. I believe that's right, at least. And we go like that. And then we can go like that. And this is a signal strengthener. Or not strengthener, delay or whatever. It keeps the signal from, it makes the signal just stay. Maybe. I believe I built those on the wrong side. I think we gotta make this one here. This one here. Maybe. Did I do the exact same thing? So like that and like that, maybe? No. Okay. So in that case, it might have to come out through the top. So if we go like that, maybe that'll work. That might not be a strong enough signal. We gotta go like that, probably. That. Okay, let's see. What? Do I have to flick those on? Sorry, chat. Hasn't been that long since I've built one of these. Is this working? Okay. Maybe it's too close, because when I break this, does that signal not hit that? Is that our issue? Here. So if I place one there, and then like that, will that fix it? Because I don't know if the signal coming from the repeater is strong enough to make it there. We can try removing some of the obby here, because there's a excess amount of it. Okay. What is happening? And why are you not working? So, final thing I could think of. This could work. So we can break most of this for now. So right behind this guy, if we put a piston, and perfect. Okay. So then if we take a redstone block and switch that out for that, it's got to be a sticky piston. So redstone block, and then go like this. Then put a repeater just like that. Let me check. Will this work? Ooh, that's too high up. Gotta build it on the same block. So that way when it goes up, perfect. That'll light. And we need to send this directly into a pulse extender. So we gotta go 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it like that? I know you... So then from there, we can send the signal down here to this area where then we can put that to make sure the signal doesn't die out on us. Okay, is this gonna work? Moment of truth. If we... It does. It... What? Wait. What was our reason? Oh, right, because the items. Let's think about this logistically. Why is this not working? When this repeater is updated, it makes this push, which theoretically should trigger this and make this push, which it's supposed to only move one way. That would be our issue. For this to work as this design, we would have to do... Wait, let me... Oh. It can work with just 2. That's mildly embarrassing. So now it should stop on that. Hey, it's a great way to test this. But it stole my... I didn't think about... Oh, yeah. There needs to be a block there. So then that block brings this guy... Wait. Block is on right here. Down to this. This is same level, right? Yeah, same level. And now we have to put an observer right there. And why is this frozen? Perfect. So now it's primed. And this now should all be functioning. So the final thing we have to do right here is to make a the actual system that will push it off. So we have to basically get everything timed right. So if we go, or that will start the whole thing, you know. So let me just real quick. Whoop. Oh, bigger. Whoop. I don't know why that's not updating. I think if I break them. Yep. Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do is make right about here a little tiny module with this. That. Need some glass. Glass goes 1, 2. I don't know why I placed all 3 of those there. So we need to make this part 4 blocks tall. And what we're gonna do here is put that there. So when it hits 3 blocks tall, it sends out a signal here. This is like a really easy and simple design. Sends out a signal here. That I believe if we put this guy here, then the piston, wait, just needs to be a normal piston. If we update this block, we might have to go. Okay, this is easy. We can get around this minor roadblock with small amounts of effort. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Here, let's just try this and see what happens with it. Because if worst comes to worst, we can make the observer on that side. Okay, so now if we update this. Yep, because the way it works, this powers this block, but then this gets powered. So, what we gotta do is have the piston on this side, but the observer on this one. So now we should be able to go like that. And here's the thing. I want this to take about as long to get to the piston as it takes for this thing to go and return. Because that will sync up this sugarcane growing right here with that. And it'll give us the most amount of sugarcane. So this we can do by going boom, 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 boom. Now we just need to go like (15, 16, 17). Oh, here. We're gonna have to go boom, boom, and split this off. And ironically, we're gonna need yet another repeater right there. Actually, it's not that ironic. Then boom, 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 boom. So, let's see if this will work. This just needs to fire one quick time. And I know none of these guys have, perfect. And now let's just set it to 1 tick and see how long it takes. So at least that part works. So now let's see how long this would take. Oh god. So with 1 tick, that takes a decent amount of time, but to be honest, still not that much. So I think if we set it to 2 ticks, it should be the perfect amount. And of course, if it isn't, then we can make some 2 tick, some 1 tick, maybe some 3 tick, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Redstone, especially using repeaters, is a lot of kind of guessing and checking. It's a lot of like, okay, well, I think this might work. There's no way it can get down and back in that amount of time, though. So when that breaks that, or here, we need the signal to split off right here. Let's toss on a repeater right there. And if I'm not mistaken, this should send off the machine. I haven't tested if this is actually going to work here yet. So, I mean, probably a pretty good time. I'm utterly terrified. Let's see. That didn't go for long enough. Cool, we have the literal exact same issue we did last time. So, once again, we can probably, if we could fix it this way last time, we can probably fix it this way again. So we just need to make the same kind of module leading up to this to give that its pulse. So, this needs to go here. Have a sticky piston with a redstone block right there. Then we need to give this a little pathway that will lead over to here where we can, accidentally send off the machine. Cool. Oh god. Well, let's see if the return system works. Well, did it just work? Wait. Oh, you're kidding me. Chat? This isn't something we have to worry about a ton right now, but I would just like to let you know I built this on the wrong block. Literally all of this needs to be one block down. It only takes out the top layer. And we need this thing to be efficient, so we need it to take out the bottom layer too. That's bad. So for now, I think we might be able to bypass this for just a little bit of time at the minimum by going off of this guy and just kind of, and then because that's an extra block, we gotta remove that. So we have to remove this guy, then go like that. Should work. Ooh. That's a little painful. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, that's more than a little. That's really painful. Okay, so we just needed to test that part out and make sure it works. So before we can successfully send that into there, we need to put it through a signal repeater. So we can do that by snatching this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then going boom, boom, then boom, 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 boom. And that'll make that go out there. And then we can have the part where it leaves be right here. Repeater goes right there. That doesn't power that block, so we're fine. Then this needs to connect back to right here, and finally it should be good. Just like that. We can toss in a repeater right here to make sure it reaches. Okay. So after that big jumble of crap, this should hopefully now work. This we might have to change, but for now, we can just test this out and see if it works. So, that's on the wrong block. This is going to send off the machine, by the way. So, we have to move this redstone torch from right here up. Here we go. It only sent it one block. Why have you... done this. You stay like that. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Why did that do that? Why is this piston not extended? And need that there. Why are you not going backwards? Why are all of the pistons getting stuck here? Look, he's stuck. Why is this happening? This wasn't happening before. Look. When that sends it up, that should just be doing that. So is it maybe the fact that there's a block underneath it? It's making it do that? Because that could be it. Also, I need to put this guy back. But there isn't one on this. No, wait, right here. Actually, yes, there is. So let's just break that guy real quick. And maybe that'll work? I really don't know. Let's see. Look, it'll do that. And this will run through this whole thing fine. But look at that, then the piston gets frozen. So, okay, and that happened again. So here's how I'm thinking we can fix this. I think we might need, what if we have a second piston? No. Just up here. Like that, that will push the redstone block down. Or just this piston down. Will, we gotta see what happens. So, if we break that now, we can go, we have to break that, otherwise it's gonna get powered. Actually, can I just put that there? And if it goes off here, wait. No, that won't happen. If you're like that though. Here, let's not use. The machine is broken itself. Didn't think that would happen. Okay, so I stand corrected now. How are we gonna do this? I don't know why it's doing that. Because everything was working a-okay and just fine before it was doing that. And I don't know what changed. To be honest, maybe if we just kind of do a quick restart of the world, that could fix things. Because look, it's just this. And it's powering all of this and making this whole thing work. And I don't know what's changed because there is literally no logical explanation as to why this piston, is it this block? No. but having a piston on top with a block near it, not even next to it, near it, will screw it all up. Actually, what if instead of a block like that, we have a repeater like that, and that repeater can go into that? Will that work? I don't know if a repeater will power it. So we gotta real quick scoochie this boy backwards. And why are you not powered? Hello? No, wait, because that has it, but it's not working. Why is this guy not retracting? Chat, I need your help with this. I have literally no idea why this thing isn't retracting. Maybe there's something else we can push up that'll trigger that. Hear me out. It's worth a shot. That doesn't even put out a... Wait. That doesn't even put out a signal fast enough for it to work. What if we put a comparator going into it? That did nothing. And then finally, my last choice. What about a 4-tick repeater? Did that? So you're telling me literally almost all of this was entirely unnecessary? Well, this wasn't unnecessary. But we don't need that. We just need a block here and then a 4-tick repeater leading into it? Because if so, that's the easiest thing ever. That was all it was the entirety of this time? The matter of a 4-tick repeater? Well, that's a very pleasant surprise. I don't have to spend another very long time losing brain cells over this. The amount I have is already small enough, so this was just going to make it even harder, but hey, look at where we are. We made it. We did it, chat. We did it. Okay. So it's just the 4-tick repeaters, because I can see why that would happen. The signal they put out doesn't happen very quickly, you know. It takes a solid second for it to get there. Yeah, let's send this bad boy back. Obsidian. Place the obsidian. So now, let's see if this works. Please work. Okay, please let this work. Okay, so it should stop here. Perfect. Now, it kidnapped a dirt block. That's what happened. So now, if I update this, so let's say, aha, look, the sugarcane grew. I did not place that for long enough, I don't think. Maybe. What happened there? Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, okay. Let's try that one more time. So, place the block. Oh. That's the easiest solution I have ever found. That doesn't go anywhere. So now, breaking that should make this work. This repeater line has to be so much longer. but we can't have it exactly the same thing, otherwise it's going to trigger that because the block will be broken. So it'll trigger the whole sequence again. So you know what, maybe if it's off of, if we make all of these 3 tick, I bet you it's going to work well. That was like the biggest aha moment I've ever had. And somehow the aha moment actually works. Like, normally my aha moments are short-lived, and they're like, aha, I figured it out. And then 2 seconds later, it's like, oh yeah, look. But then there's all of these problems. You just like, it's like a car salesman who's like, aha, look, you finally, you did this, you found which car you wanted to, then just unveils a whole new, like, garage of cars to choose from. Like, aha, haha. You see, that's incredible. You did great. You figured that out. Now look at all of these 27 other problems. But, you know what? I'm grateful, because it works. Somehow. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. There we go. That should be all of them in place. This is a very complex machine. So finally, let's see if this works with some actual sugarcane. So basically, the way this entire thing is going off is this clock right here, which is based off of the actual speed of sugarcane growing. So, haha, it grew. That's going to trigger the machine. That's going to send the signal all the way down. This machine is currently harvesting. Now, we're not entirely done with it yet. It's coming back. We need this thing to finish before that machine hits loading docks. Otherwise, it's going to send it off again. Yep. Okay, so it's a little bit too long. So I think we can cut out these guys. And just, that's good enough. So that should now work. Okay. And that won't do anything because there isn't new sugarcane in. But we gotta try it with some new sugarcane. Oh, look at that. The sugarcane grew. Yeah, look. Wow. Okay. Now the machine is going to harvest. It's so incredible. This is great. I know you guys saw that thing get yeeted. Okay. So that brings me to the final thing that we have to do, and that is the item collection system. So we're going to be doing the classic method, which is going to be minecarts. So let's just real quick do this. We're going to be doing the classic minecart system, and we'll just have this going in the background, because, I don't know, why not? The only thing I'm nervous-ish about is that. Wait. If I take a slab, and I place the slab at the bottom like this. Now it's a waterlogged slab. So chat, said waterlogged slab, if this works fine, then this means I can dig 1 block below it and also pick up the items below it. And that's a biggie. Now, I'm not going to be building the sugarcane farm in the actual world on stream because this thing has taken me so long to actually complete just in creative. And of course, that's because I'm planning it. But you can take one look at the crap that we need for this, and I'm pretty sure you guys will see where I'm coming from. Ooh. Forgot about that. Okay, so let's just see if this works. So now, if we break... It works! We're good, chat! Holy crap! My brain is huge today. Oh, I need to fill in the rest of them so I don't. We were very close to not having huge brain. Oof. And this is what redstone is about. It's fun finding, like, a lot of people would much rather do building and whatnot, and you know what? Can't say they're entirely wrong. Building is very fun. But redstone in survival is not too fun unless you have a ton of the things readily available. So actually tonight after stream, one of the things that I'm going to be doing is, building a creeper farm, and then after I'm done with that, I'm almost done with creeper farm actually. Once I'm entirely complete, then I am going to be gathering resources so I can actually build this thing. Because I don't know about you, but that's a solid amount of repeaters I got there. But until that point, we chill. So now that we've gotten all those, we can break the entire underneath of it. Because that's what we gotta do. The way we're gonna do this is just kind of work at it. So it's gonna be like, we're just gonna kind of make the minecarts go in a circular area. Actually, that makes me think, what if instead of just having one minecart going around, we have separate tracks and like 3 minecarts? Then they all have dispensing stations, which will lead into hoppers, which can lead into dispensers, which leads us into water lines, pushing them, and finally into a ton of little collections, the hoppers, that'll pick them up. That sounds really complex. It's really not that big. You just build a little redstone repeater signal to power a dispenser repeatedly. Chat, is there a way I can turn off mob spawning? Because I really don't want mobs spawning down here. Like, I know I can one-tap them, but they're just kind of annoying. If there's a way I can turn off mob spawning, it would be, very good. There we go. This is taking me longer than I thought. I've been working on this for over an hour. Mildly impressive, not gonna lie. But we've gotten far with said hour, so I'm not too upset about that. I should just turn on like an auto clicker. I have an auto clicker. I don't use it on anything, but I just have it for things like this when I'm building farms and need to clear out areas. My fingers are in pain. Let me get my hands. If I can get my hands to get enough grip. Oh god. Okay, bad idea. Don't do. So what I'm going to do is have 3 separate modules that'll just kind of go along the whole thing. Because I need to be picking this up with minecarts. That's really not possible to set this up pretty much any other way. Well, it's possible, but it's an insane amount of hopper and hopper minecarts. At this point, it's just going to be easier to have a minecart picking it all up. So when I'm done clearing this out, we're almost done. I could just place torches. I don't have to disable mob spawning, but... My fingers are very fatigued after clicking for this long. So, in actual survival, I'm gonna be building this farm probably real close to where my creeper farm is, so I can have it all in kind of one place. This I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna keep in mind to build this many blocks above the ground. Well, many blocks above the ocean, at least, so I don't have here. Many blocks above the ocean. So what we're gonna do with this, real quick, is... okay. We don't need this. We will need that, that's for sure. But none of this we need. Oh wait, we do need redstone blocks. I know I got two of the exact same things. Okay. So, and then just like some random block. No, if you're building this design in your own thing, which I don't know why you would, I'm not very good at redstone, but if for some reason you do happen to be, I would suggest not using, why is time set not working? Hello? Okay then. It's unknown ping. I don't know why my ping is currently through the roof. So I think if we divide this into these sections, where we cover this to this, like 2 blocks each, I don't think we need more. Well, I don't really want to do more than... Okay, so one of them can just be a little bit slower than another. So if we make... Let's break this part out a little bit. And let's see what we're working with. So let's mark what we're doing. What parts of it we're doing out. So this one we're doing 3. We can use a different block. Like glowstone for the next part. And then finally, I don't know, it's cobbled for the final. Okay. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty good. This is what I've been building for the past little bit. So, it is an automatic sugarcane farm. It is quite complex, as you can see. And the reason I'm building all of this is because they removed the way zero-tick sugarcane farms work. So basically, what I have to do now is make a big flying machine system that when this timer here goes off, which is made with sugarcane, so I'll show you how it starts. It starts by this sugarcane growing up to the observer right here. This observer will then start the chain reaction of everything else. However, it'll send a redstone signal down this line, which will then send this down and break the thing. Then it's going to send the pulse also to here, which is going to push up this block, trigger this observer right here, which is going to send it into a pulse extender right here. That's going to bring the pulse around, into this torch, which will turn off the torch because the block is becoming powered. So that torch will turn off, meaning this redstone the signal will go off. This piston will pull back, and this will launch the flying machine. It'll fly all the way over here to the return station, where this block here, this extra stone, will hit this observer. That pushes this piston up to this, which will then put it into a redstone signal extender back into a little line that leads into this piston, which will then retract the piston and make the observer on this guy activate, which will then push the flying machine back. So, real quick, I'll show you how it works, because that was really advanced. Doesn't make much sense. However, it'll make much more sense if I just show you. Since the flying machine off, there's a signal going down there, as you can see. This is the main attraction, though. It kind of launches that. I might need to fix that. I'll make walls around it. Sends it back. That'll push one more time in prime. And it stops there. And you couldn't see there, but it also broke the sugarcane here. It sounds complicated because it is. It is very complicated. So let me real quick get some torches. Yeah, it does work, and I'm really happy about that. So the way we're gonna stop all of those blocks from being shot across the thing due to the slime blocks hitting them is making, well, probably the easiest thing you could think of, making a wall. So we're gonna real quick build this. Very nice. Okay, so let's make the hopper parts. Okay, so just for now, here. That's the wrong place. We need a dispenser here, because that is going to push it up. And here. Okay. Where do I go to receive that sugarcane? Well, that's what we are currently working on. So basically, this is going to be the collection system, and it doesn't look like much right now, but it uses minecarts with hoppers that look like this that can pick up things from these blocks. So these blocks are, as it goes along, it'll pick up the items from the actual thing, and it'll bring them back into a final return station. That's currently what we're working on right here. So it's gonna light this area up. Nope, time set doesn't work anymore. I have been streaming for 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 47 seconds. It might be, no, there's latency. Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do here, we have to make all of these feed into a, we're gonna make them feed into a thing right here. So a dispenser. We're gonna get the rest of this situated, but this is the first big part. So we're gonna have all of these. They're gonna go boom, 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 boom. Maybe. If the game feels like working. Okay, so now that dispenser, we have to real quick make a quick signal. I know it has a 20 to 30 second delay. That's pretty much prone to happen. The delay is down as much as I can make it. However, of course, there's limitations that YouTube provides, because it'll always take a little bit of time at least for it to broadcast. So there's really not much I can do. Ooh. This part's really difficult. Got it. Okay, so now I should be able to send this down. Perfect. Okay, so now this is going once per tick. So all of the items are going to get shot into the soul sand elevator. Okay, so now we can finish building this part. Okay, so now this is looking pretty good. It is time to make the actual thing. And by thing, I mean collection system. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to start down here. I'm going to snatch this real quick. So I'm going to say 4 blocks, we're going to do one of these guys. So right here. Let's take it on down. So we're going to pull one of these. And we're going to need to make basically every single block along this. Redstone blocks. So the powered rails can get enough things. I don't do any VR live streams because I don't have the right equipment to do that. If I had the right equipment, I 100%, 200%, 5,000,000,000% would, because that is a VR is one of my favorite hobbies. But I, one, do not have a powerful enough PC to run a ton of the VR stuff. So yeah, that's my reasoning. Okay, so now I forget to put all of the rails. That's tough. Okay, so we gotta replace all of these in a second. This is my reach, so we have to go powered rail, and we can go boom, 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 boom. Now we should be able to do the same thing like that. Okay, perfect. So now we can bring these guys down. I do have Fulbright on Badline. It is currently working. Currently on, I guess I should say. The tortures are there to prevent mob spawning, but obviously that didn't work too well. There we go. One, two, three, four. Yep. And that's why. There we go. Now, of course, in the actual game, I'm not going to be, or in survival, I'm not going to be making this entire thing redstone blocks. Probably a line every, like, 6 or 7 blocks. But for now, that's pretty necessary. So, right here, we need to go like that. And you guys will see what I'm doing right here. So if I go like this now, I can place one more powered rail. So, yeah. And now, if we go boom, like that, there we go. How do I do the bridge where I don't sneak? I'm not gonna do that right now, because that's god bridging, and it's really difficult, I'm not gonna lie, so I'm not gonna spend a ton of time doing that. I'll spin next time I do like a Bed Wars stream or a combat stream. I'll do that because I do want to show you. However, right now is, to be honest, not a great time at all. I forgot how annoying that dispenser is. There we go. So I should... This is going to be a difficult part here, because I need to turn it around when it hits this. However, I think I can make that work. Let me just try something real quick. Okay, so if I go like this, I put down this guy, and I push it against a block like that, maybe if I can. Hello? Don't know if it's gonna let me. Here, we can do the testing one block down. So if I go boom, 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 I'm gonna break that for now. And I just place a minecart. Is that gonna send it back? If I place a redstone block here, then will it go? No. Okay. So I could, instead of doing that method, just go maybe doing that. That took me way too long to figure out. And then finally, I need to make it loop back around. How can we do that? Actually, we can probably do that by, instead of messing all this stuff up, we can just make a separate line back here that'll lead it back to the beginning. That will most likely be the smartest thing to do in this situation. Because that should now, if I'm not mistaken, if we use these, or actually first, gotta put this guy here, then we can go boom, boom. I'm gonna need to make one of these blocks redstone. Say hi to Benny back. Does that make any sort of sense? Say hi to Benny back. Say hi back to Benny. Tell him I say hi. I made that way too complicated. Okay, so now, if I send that, perfect. And that'll keep going on. Okay. Well, that's relieving that I don't have to worry about all of that for a second. So now I can go, actually no, I need to have this block up. Now we can start building this part here, which is really easy. You can build it by going boom, 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 boom. So that connected it is. Okay, what happened? What did you do? What did you burn down my base? Did you burn down my base, Harris? What happened? Did you burn down my base? I understand something bad. Did you burn down my base? Did somebody burn down my base? I spent so long on that. I'm deafened. Oh god, I'm still in the Discord call, by the way. Jesus Christ, sorry, I forgot that thing has rain sounds. Oh my god. You burnt down my base. You're rebuilding every single block of it if you freaking burnt that crap down.
Hello, Luke,
What
Luke,
happened?
Luke, what happened? Harris burned down your base.
You're.
Get on now. Get on now.
Okay.
I literally
okay,
cannot.
so
Get on now.
I'm not going to, and I cannot. You're replacing every single block of it. Literally every single block, you're rebuilding all of it. I see it.
You can't make us.
Then I'll destroy yours.
and okay, I
We
saw
don't
it
have
ban
any yours.
freaking Harris like so many times.
Then stop unbanning him.
Well,
No, I'm not.
You're rebuilding it all.
No.
stop taking his stuff.
I didn't take anything.
Oh, okay, and also he got to the Woodland Mansion.
I did.
Nice.
Yeah, and also
I'm not doing anything, Noah. Okay.
No, but
Your
get
existence
on now.
is annoying me.
I'm not getting on.
Why not?
Because I have this to work on.
Are you mad?
Are you still streaming, okay?
Very. I am.
What are you even working on?
An automatic sugarcane farm design.
Just
I-
go on
I
YouTube.
actually
They have the
something
best.
for you. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all good. Okay, it's all
Okay, you're replacing all of it.
Please.
Literally.
Get on.
I cannot get on right now.
Oh my gosh.
Are you brokey?
I'm
Yeah, you broke.
currently building this.
Harris, what's up?
I'm not doing anything.
Your mere existence is bothering me.
I guess we just can't exist there.
Bro, guys, I can't believe we all broke in this bit, guys. It's so crazy what we did. Okay,
That was you. Don't blame that on me.
You guys are replacing it all. Because I worked hard on that thing.
This is why I'm
Bleak, if you say you can't make us one more time, I am going to make you.
okay, idiot. I'm not doing it.
Now seems like as good of a time as any to end stream, everyone. Let me deafen real quick before I burn down everything Harris loves and owns and kill every single animal he has ever had.
He realizes I don't have them.
We have nothing.
Alright, well,
We have
okay.
absolutely
I hate them all. I would like to say that real quick. And, I am going to kill them. Whether it's in Minecraft or real life, you will never know. You guys saw nothing. No snitches. You hear that? No snitches. Alright, thank you everyone for coming to today's stream. I need to go deal with that and possibly murder multiple people. So, thanks for coming everyone. Peace. I was supposed to do an outro. Like if you want, sub if you want, but if not, don't worry.